Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. From whenever and wherever you're joining us, thanks for being here for another day of reparenting. Much appreciated. Welcome to this Friday Fireside chat. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you've had a great week. Today we're going to be looking at the power of positive visualization in reparenting. So today I want to talk to you about this extremely powerful tool that can truly transform your reparenting journey, and that's positive visualization. When we think about parenting, we often focus on reparenting the past, healing wounds, processing pain, and confronting difficult memories. But there's another side to this work, creating positive experiences that we did not have, or enriching the positive experiences that we did have. And this is where positive visualization comes into play. You see, visualization is not just about daydreaming or fantasizing. It's a deliberate practice of imagining positive, uplifting scenarios to rewire your mind and raise your vibration. Why is this important? Because the thoughts we hold, whether they are positive or negative, shape our reality. When you visualize positive experiences, you create new neural pathways in your brain. You're essentially teaching your mind to expect joy, love, and success instead of fear, pain, and failure. And here's the most beautiful thing. Your brain doesn't always know the difference between a memory of something that happened and something you vividly, creatively imagine yourself. That's right. You can lie to yourself. That's not always a bad thing. We'll expand on this later in the program. What does that actually mean, lying to yourself? It's not necessarily being in denial, but it's being strategic with your framing of a certain situation. This means you can implant positive memories just as easily as you might accidentally reinforce or make worse your negative memories. Again, why does this matter? Because sometimes we can remember an incident that happened, a trauma, and because over time our memory is distorted and trauma has impacts on our ability to record something in the moment, oftentimes over time you can create a memory that's much worse or much more painful than the actual reality was, or the actual trauma. And the only thing that matters is not actually what happened, it's what you remember or the story that you are telling yourself. And so if you can be harmed by exaggerating your negative stories, which you do by default because we are generally focused on the negativity bias to keep ourselves safe, you can also do the same for positive memories. This is extremely important, and I hope that you follow the reasoning, and I hope that you see the utility in this tool, because it is truly one of the most effective tools that you have available in your toolbox as you work through reparenting. So now, think about how often we tell ourselves negative stories. Sometimes we even exaggerate them to make them worse, as I mentioned. What if you flip the script? What if you so-called lied to yourself in a way that enriched your life instead of diminishing it? Imagine visualizing a version of your childhood where you were loved, supported, and cherished. Now you might think that that's not true. And you might be right. It might not be true of your past, but it can be true of your present and your future. By way of strategically implanting those positive memories and feelings, you give your inner child the love and safety they've always needed. Research supports this. Studies have shown that visualization can activate the same parts of the brain as an actual experience. Athletes use it to enhance performance, and therapists often use guided imagery to help clients heal trauma. Visualization can literally change the way your brain is wired. And here's where this ties into maintaining your frame. Your frame is the way you see yourself and the world, the inner foundation that shapes your reality. If your frame is built on negativity, fear, or a sense of lack, you will tend to attract more of that into your life. But when your frame is shifted and focused on positivity, abundance, and possibility, you naturally begin to align with these experiences, and they are reflected in your external reality. Now, positive visualization helps you strengthen your frame by creating a mental and emotional blueprint for the life you want. When you visualize yourself succeeding, being loved, or feeling joy, you're reinforcing your ability to hold on to these feelings, even when external circumstances are challenging. So how exactly do you go about doing this? Well, you begin by finding a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Next, you will want to close your eyes and imagine a moment where you felt loved, safe, or successful. If you can recall such a moment, create one. Picture yourself as a child, embraced by a parent figure who loves you unconditionally. Imagine their warmth, their encouragement, and their care. Engage all your senses. What does the air smell like? What does the voice sound like? How does their hug feel? Spend a few minutes speaking to that memory, real or imagined, and notice how the body feels. As we step out of this practice, it's important to notice the more you practice this, the more these positive memories will feel real. And over time, they'll begin to replace the negative narratives that have been holding you back for all this time. Now, let me be clear. Positive visualization isn't about pretending bad things never happened. It's about giving yourself the experiences you deserved but didn't get. It's about rewiring the story, not to erase the past, but to empower your present and future. And so as you continue in your reparenting journey, remember this. You have the power to create the life you want. You have the power to implant joy, love, and abundance into your mind, just as easily as you've unintentionally reinforced pain and fear. Visualization is your tool, a free tool, a gift to you that allows you to align with the highest version of yourself, with the higher power, and with your true identity. As always, thanks for being here. Take care of yourself and do be well.